It's the Double RT Boxing Show with your host, Mr.A. That is me. Thank you for tuning in. You know where you're at. It's a post-fight recap segment of the Double RT Boxing Show with your host, Mr.A. I'm back at it, back home. Just got off work, catching a late night, midnight boxing recap. Man, and gotta say, Mighty Mo. I just had a flashback. I don't know why. Saying that name. I know that was one of my mom's earlier favorite movies, Mighty Mo. Never really seen it. I think it's about like a king, like a big ape, like a King Kong type thing. He wasn't quite big as King Kong, but he was a big ass ape. I think it's Mighty Mo. Well, if you guys know that, I don't know why I had that flashback. I love my mother, I guess. Well, you know, Mighty Mo gets off the deck. Round 2 gets cracked with a right hand. I had him losing the first 2 rounds. Then he gets, like I said, cracked in round 2, goes down, and didn't look the same. Like I said, it was looking shaky for Mighty Mo. I was like, ugh. You know, because I picked Hooker to win this fight. You know, once in a while you do like your picks to get right. You know, if they get right, like I always say, predictions are just good boxing banner. But you know, once in a while for shits and giggles, you do want your picks to go right. You know, and I do get a fair share wrong on here on the Double RT Boxing Show. Follow the show on Twitter at RRTB Show. But Maurice Hooker showing that champ, that grit, that, you know, that down south. You know, he's one of them Texas boys, that Dallas, and they said. The champ Maurice Hooker in that cowboy blue, you know you on some other shit when you get your team. Jerry Jones got the Dallas Cowboys that have a color, cowboy blue. Oh, Maurice Hooker came in cowboy blue. Got off the deck in round 2, took over the fight with that jab that we all thought he would have the advantage. That's what we discussed on the breakdown and prediction, that we gave these guys were both going to be there to be hit. But we gave the edge with Maurice Hooker that he's a little more... this fight went exactly how we kind of broke the fight down. Power-wise... combination and throwing wise was Saucedo, and that we saw. You know, we saw him with a counter right hand. You know, Maurice Hooker went for his lightning snap right hand, and right in the bring back, right when the full strength of it, the full length, Saucedo counter with a right of his own, busted his Hooker's right nostril open. Big old blood, just like a airbrush across his nose, man. Across his cheek. It was dark red too, so it was a nice hit. So he got up. Even when he got up, you know, you could tell Maurice Hooker was getting his legs together, getting his shit back together. He was first down in his ever professional career being down, so he's fighting the adrenaline, fighting the rush, fighting the shock. You know, is he wobble? But he seemed under control. He seemed cool. He got himself back together, finished that round strong. I think he probably won the last 35 seconds of that round, because he came with a beating on Saucedo with that overhand. Starts swinging that right. Starts hitting, like I said. The first round, this fight started really good. Hooker, center of the ring, controlling the jab, controlling Saucedo, working and getting close overhand line rights. I gave Saucedo, like I said, the first 2 rounds second easy with the knockdown, but the first round, even though they both had great work in the first round, you can tell that at that moment it was just jabs, the 1-2, the left, and the right from Hooker, trying to control pace, trying to control distance, trying to control points, where Saucedo's punches were having an effect on Hooker early on in the fight. Just like Hooker said in the post-fight interview, I knew the first four rounds were going to be hard, because he comes strong, he comes hard in the first 4 rounds. After that, he gets a little gassy, and I can take it to my fight. Like the first 2 rounds, Hooker jabbing, open some good straight rights, but Saucedo's shots seemed to have more fight dictation. You know, Saucedo's shots were controlling that fight. Hooker boxing better, but losing on points caused the hits were just affecting those rounds more. But in third round, Hooker finished where he left off in round 2. That little flurry I told you about, he won that last 35. He came with this one just cracking, jabbing, blinding him, cracking with that right. And he was doing a nice mixture of working the jab up and down, just pop shotting around the ring, up and down. Won it easy on he won rounds 3 and 4 easy on that jab. And then he lost round 5. Hooker is just he lost it. I would say he gave it away. He gave round 5 away by because they talked about it in the corner between 5 and 6. His cornerman was like, you stayed on the ropes too much, you know, because Hooker, he went to the ropes, tried to do the rope a dope. He was doing that defense. You know, Saucedo wasn't even throwing nothing. The Hooker was just, you know, voguing on his ass, you know, but finally Saucedo was landing a little bit of shots, you know, but the fact that Hooker was on the ropes, this is in the 5th round. First 2 rounds, Saucedo went. Next 2, 3 and 4, Hooker got. So round 5 was a nice, someone's going to take control over this fight, you know, or actually Hooker's going to tie it up on points. But like I said, he put himself on the ropes, and even though Saucedo wasn't landing round winning shots, he threw a lot, missed a lot, got some. He tagged him, didn't get hard shots, but he tagged Hooker, so he controlled like 2 minutes and 30 seconds of that round by default. Hooker put himself on the ropes and just was voguing with that defense, you know, robot. I mean, like I said, a lot of it, he worked for him, got tagged a little bit, but again, Hooker came out the last 30, 20 seconds, put it on Saucedo. But it wasn't enough. Was those shots harder? Probably did more damage, yes, but that little flare to the whole round of control just wasn't enough to sway that round back to Hooker. He won the battle, you know, of that round, but just not the war of that round, or however the fuck the saying goes. Then rounds, like I said, he went into the corner. His corner after that round 5, and that's when his man's like, his chief was like, "Hey, you can't do that shit," you know. And Hooker's like, "No, I got him. You know, I was playing him. You know, I gassed him out and I took control. I got him. You know, we're back in this fight, right?" And his trainer's like, "Yeah, we're back in this fight, but they're not gonna give a shit here. You can't give away rounds like that. You know, yes, we are back in it, but." You gave that. You gave up. You gave it away, and they're not gonna give a shit here. I like Hooker's coach, because like the WRT boxing show is a year and a half old. I recognize Hooker's name from being a fan, always watching the rankings, but I really got to see him during the development of the show, researching him, and I like his trainer. His trainer is I don't know his name. His trainer is a straight gun shooter during the matches. He'd tell him, "You're losing a round, we're down by 2, we're up by 2, play it safe, just jab." Straight gun shooter, Maurice Hooker trainer is. I like that dude. You know, he gets Maurice Hooker not too high, not too low, but always the right shit to win. You know. And then, like I said, then round 6, he told him, like, "Hey, get back on your shit." Maurice Hooker came back out and then feeling him out. Then around the halfway point, Hooker just started fucking jabbing ass. But then they, like around 30 seconds into the round, last seconds, they did a nice little exchange. They each bobbed each other's heads off. But then I gave that round to Hooker because he just really controlled it. But in round 7, I like the little the start of the round, how Hooker said it. He went like quick left jab, blind him, and a hard ass right jab to the body. You know, and let it be known. Because in round 6, at the end of round 6, like around 30 seconds, I said when they exchange, you see the referee, the symbol of the hand gesture, letting us all know, or at least the judges know, Hooker just busted his ass. Referee's off. Punch. because right there he cut him. And once in a while you see the referee do the symbol, cut. But yeah, that was in round 7. Then I think it was a round 8 knockout. You know, he tagged he won two Saucedo. Saucedo's legs buckled, stumbled against the ropes. Referee gave him an 8 count because the ropes held him up. Came back at it. Hooker was just fucking taxing on him. Gave him like 4 unanswered shots. Stumbled to the ropes. Referee stopped it. You know, champ is champ. Saucedo said he was blinded after a while from that blood in his eye from the cut. Couldn't see the shots coming. Bow got stopped. Jose Ramirez was in the ring. Said, "Hey, you're a respectful guy. We got to make that fight happen. Let's do it. You know, Hooker told him, so I got to be on the zone. You had Eddie Hearn right there. Got to be on the zone. So it seemed like it's going to be, that'd be a good fight. So you figure you got 2 belts on the outside. Maybe it's going to be a unification there. Then you got 2 belts on the inside. WBS tournament. Bow. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Double RT Boxing Show. Bow. Thank you for subscribing. See you next one.